Finished up a great day yesterday. A little lighter today. These guys are excited about coming out what we call spider pads today, so there'll be a lot less contact. Hopefully they're mature enough to practice in those. Sometimes, different teams, especially a young football team, thinks that it's going to be a day off. There's no day offs during camp, and there's never a day off, I guess. Sunday, I guess, is their day off. But they got to be able to maturely practice in those things. Or, we could come out in full pads today and scrimmage tomorrow. Doesn't make any difference to me. But we try to mentally freshen them up today for a big day tomorrow. We get to go to Heinz Field, which, probably be the biggest scrimmage of the year, which is the case. And I'll probably say the next one's the biggest one because it's the next one. But it's a big scrimmage to find out, where we are. So, questions?
Your defense, have you made adjustments, changes, or are you pretty much still doing the same thing here 3 years in?
Hopefully we're doing it better, but we're doing little things. I mean, there's always, you have to adjust. I don't care if it's offensively, defensively, and special teams. You have to adjust with the times. There's always different tweaks that we've got going on. We did a year ago, not that it mattered. But you're always looking for different stuff. I mean, that's how we evolve. You're not going to change your overall structure, but there's techniques and fundamentals that you're trying to do a little bit better. Maybe we need to do this, and I think we got some good stuff.
Is that more on the teaching end, maybe, than it is on the schematical end? Is how you get these guys to the level you want them, as opposed to doing something different?
No question about it. I mean, it's called development. I mean, I've been around in staff rooms. I got hired at Miami, Ohio back in 2003 in March, 7 days before spring ball started, and inherited the staff. And when I got there, it was like, why were you doing this? Well, we couldn't stop that, so we went and we started putting this defense in. You can't just keep changing defenses to stop a play, a formation, or a type of offense because you don't get any consistency. So you have to have a base fundamental background to go from, and then you tweak it based on our offense does some crazy stuff. We face a lot of crazy offenses. It couldn't be a better offense to go against because you see everything. You see everything from a wishbone three-back offense to to an empty set. So you see everything. So our defense really, when they come out of camp, will have a good base of all kinds of offensive plays.
With adding Brandon, would you say that your offensive line is the deepest it's been since you got here?
No, I would say last year was pretty deep. Even though we didn't see a lot of guys, you had a lot of, again, when you say deep, you got some guys that are, getting better every day. But last year we had a lot of older, deeper guys. I would say last year was pretty good. I don't know if you can beat that one. I think in a couple of years we maybe could get there, but I would not say that.
Have you seen Henderson make the improvements in the passing game that you're hoping for yet? You know
what? He had a great catch yesterday, and I think we have. I mean, I've seen little things out of it. It's hard to say. You won't find out till game day, but I have noticed he's focusing on that and getting better.
Was Maurice French a guy that you thought would, or a guy that you do think will have kind of a bigger role in this offense, a significant role, especially with Trey being out for the year?
No question about it. I mean, Maurice is a great player, offensively and defensively, and anytime a guy goes down, it's that next guy up, and whether Maurice beats out Trey Tipton in camp, or whether Trey's not there and the job's there for the taking. Maurice is going to, hopefully have a major part in this offense.
You talked about the hotel experience again yesterday. Are you picking the roommates for these guys too? Is that something different?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's a lot different than a year ago because we were able to, it's like, Maddox is rooming with J.D. Drake. And the first night he comes up and he goes, "Coach, really? I got to meet the room with J.D." Now it's like his best friend. He's sending me, texting me pictures of J.D. So it's funny how that whole thing goes. He's like, "Coach, I don't know that guy." Well, that's why we put you with different people. We try to always mix people up, but in Sutherland, where we used to stay, we moved the freshmen in there, and they had their freshman roommate for the rest of the year. Now we can put a senior with a freshman and really mix it up and get them a little extra.
Young guys in that second offensive unit. Have you seen Ben DiNucci kind of grow as a leader? And I saw him yesterday, getting people aligned and things like that.
Ben's doing a good job. I mean, could he get better? Yes. There's a lot of things, and we'll go daily. But Ben's grown a lot since he's gotten here. I think he's grown a lot since that bowl game, and we'll see how much more he grows. He's still got a ways to go.